Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cozy Rosie, and I hope you all are having fun. How you guys doing? How's the family? If you're doing well, how's business, how's work and everything. I love you guys. If I'm here, thanks for stopping by. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notification to be notified every single time a video drops. And if this is not your first time, you're a member. Thank you for supporting, thank you for being here, thank you for subscribing, thank you for commenting, thank you for liking, and thank you for all your support. I do really appreciate you. How you all? It's a great pleasure to have you here. I really appreciate it, and I do not take it for granted. Thank you all. So today's video, we'll be talking about 3 basic attributes that makes you an admirable human. I can imagine. What does it feel like when you see some people and you just admire them so much? Probably not because they have the money, not because they are so cute, but because of something little that they always do. When you see them, you'll be like, oh, I really admire that girl, I really admire that guy, I like his courage, I like his, stuff like that. So when you're admirable, it's because of a lot of work that you have put into stuff, you have put into so your character, you have built it over time, and then people just see you and they like you. And for me, like, it's a win-win-win for you. So number one, ability to apologize. Now, I know, like, tendering apology, it's not that easy, especially for people with huge pride. Sorry to say, but like, there's nothing wrong having pride. For me, if you don't have pride, you're more or less like a human that can accept anything or do anything or be found anywhere or anything. So that's it. So tendering apology is not an easy task. Like, I see it as a task, but you have to deliberately add it to your character. You have to deliberately add it to your daily lifestyle. You have to deliberately add it to your very busy schedule. Just consciously or unconsciously learn them. Consciously or unconsciously want to do it. Consciously or unconsciously just spice your life up with all of those things. So, like I said, there's nothing wrong in people offending you and you coming to tender apologies to them, like, oh, I'm really sorry for what I did, I apologize, I regret it. Let your apology sound like you really mean them. It is one thing to apologize. For me, it is another thing to actually mean those things you're saying. It is now wrong for you to want to apologize to somebody and say, I beg, sorry, Joe. That is not an apology. That is not an apology. Learn to apologize. Learn to do it sincerely. Do it from your heart. Do it because you mean it. When you hurt people, try to put yourself in their shoes. Try to see things from their own perspective. Even when sometimes I know you feel like, that thing is just so minor. This person should not be angry over this kind of small thing, but the fact is, it's not your life, it's theirs. So if it's possible that you could do the slightest thing and they get angry, for me, that is the kind of person they are. So just what you need to do at that point is tell them you are sorry and then mean it. It makes you so beautiful as a person when you easily admit faults and apologize for them. It makes you so beautiful. For me, that is the word. Like, you look so beautiful when you do it. You appear so beautiful when you do it. Now, I'm not saying you should do it because you want to appear so beautiful. You want people to admire you. You want to look so fine. You want the guys to be chasing. You want the girls to be liking. No, not that. I want you to do it because you do not want to hurt people. You do not want to put people in that place where they look at you like, oh, this person has really hurt me. When you hurt them, apologize for it. For me, like, if you have to kneel down and apologize for all of these things that people say, I cannot kneel down to apologize. Benny, there's nothing there. It's just legs putting on the ground. Keep the pride and do it. Like, I'm just saying now, for those of us in relationship, when I say relationship, I'm not talking about a boy to a girl relationship. I'm just equally talking about, it could be your father, it could be your mother, it could be your brother, it could be your sister, it could be anybody. Sometimes when all of those errors come, and sometimes the people have family fights and all of those things, you have to learn how to just apologize and let it pass, let it go, and you'll be fine. Sometimes when you apologize and that issue is past, you feel so you feel so free, you feel so happy, you feel so good that, oh, this issue is bygone, this issue is past, this issue is gone. For me, like, how do you feel about it? For me, I'm this kind of person, like, when I have issues with people or with a person, I get worried over it over the night. I won't talk about it with people I'm so close to. You know, I keep worrying my heart over it. I keep worrying myself over it. I keep worrying around it and keep going on and on about it. But the moment I had to meet with the person and say, you know what, I'm sorry, it's fine. You know, I feel so better. I don't know about you, but for me, I feel it's an attribute that you have to be deliberate about. Add it to your day-to-day character, add it to your day-to-day life, add it to your day-to-day activity. It's very, very important. And now, when it comes to apology, I'm also a preacher of let your actions match with your apology. Now, you can't be telling me sorry for something and tomorrow you are doing that same thing. Life is not like that. It doesn't work that way. When you apologize, be truthful about it. Let it come out genuinely. Let it come because you meant it. Let it come that you love it. Let it come that, you know, it's so easy. Let it come that you are sorry, and let it show. And then tomorrow, please don't do that same thing that you did. That shit is so annoying. You know, it's just like being a parent and you tell your child today, don't do this, tomorrow, don't do this, and the next day the child is running around. Of course, they are going to feel very sad. You want to even break the boy's head or the girl's head. But so that is how it is for you. Let your actions match with your apology. And then another thing, your tone. Your tone should say it well. Your tone should come out well during apology. Your tone should come out well. Pick your words correctly. Pick your words correctly. Don't go apologizing and saying, oh, I'm really sorry for what I did, but yeah, you have to take it that serious. Oh my God, you're not sorry yet. Seriously, you're not sorry yet. If you are really sorry, you're just going to apologize. Pick your words wisely. Don't make the person feel terrible for being angry over those things they did. Of course, they are human. Even if they want to get angry at you, smiling at them, fine. If that is who they are, tell them sorry and pass. So don't apologize to people and still make them feel terrible that, oh, why do you have to be angry for this thing that happened? No. People differ, so just follow them differently. So it is very essential when you are wrong, you apologize to them. And then if you're on the other side who is receiving the apology, for me, don't make people almost kill themselves just to apologize to you before you accept an apology. That thing is taxing. It's not easy. So when you see people who are really sorry and they tell you, oh babe, I'm really sorry, oh guy, I'm really sorry, mom, I'm sorry, dad, I'm sorry, just take the apology to heart. And if you need to correct them or anything, you talk to them about it afterward. So for me, that is what it is. Always apologize. Add it, as I've said it now, add it to your notes. Add it to your what? Your notes. Tomorrow when you wrong somebody, genuinely apologize. Even if you cannot do it physically, you could send a text to the person and all of that. Just learn how to genuinely apologize. It's really, really, really a very sweet thing to add to your character. Like, it's going to make you boom, and it's going to make you so beautiful. It's going to make you so handsome. You can't imagine the power of those little small etiquettes that we just ignore. They add to the things that make you beautiful. It's not just about the looks all the time. There are a lot of things put together that could make you that very beautiful. So number 2, you are very, very pleasant soul. Learning how to say please. Yes, please. You know, the word please can never be overemphasized. The word please cannot be overemphasized. The word please cannot be joked around with. The word please, we can't even, if we start talking about the word please, like, we will not be done in no time. For me, I'm this kind of person. You're coming to ask me for something, you have to ask well. You ask me well, if not, you will not get it. You just imagine when you're coming to ask me for something, I say, I will be a deaf ear to you because I don't even understand what you are even saying. But when you come to apologize, when you come to ask for something and you're like, sorry, when you come to ask for something and like, Rose, please, there's this thing I want to do, there's this thing, can you help me out, can you help me go here? The way you put your words, your tone, your words, like I said earlier, I said pick your words wisely. When you try to do those things, pick your words wisely. For me, it's the words and the tone for me. Anybody can say please on the street, but how you say it the tone of how you're putting it matters a lot. So when you do that, you will even get things from people easily. When you learn how to just say please, people will find it very easy. You'll get favors easily. Now, I'm not even saying that you should always say please because you want to always get a favor. Say please because you know it should be a part of your character. It should be like, just add it. Don't just, it's not like, I'm not saying you should use it, don't abuse the word. That's it. Don't just say everything, please help me, please. Don't abuse the word. Use it when necessary. That's the truth. Use those words when necessary. Say please. Just, if you even see, truth is back. If you have to ask for something and you need to kneel down to ask for that thing, and you need to bring your tone to the lowest, and you even need to hold the person's head and say, come, let me tell you in your ear, you know, all of those mushy things that you could do to get things from people, almost do it. But now, I'm not saying those words should not be used in a manipulative way. Sometimes there are a lot of people that they do those things just to manipulate people. They do those things to, you know, they try to get into people, like, I can get stuff from. No. Just use it when necessary. Like I said, use it when necessary. They are very vital. Learn how to ask things from people. Learn how to communicate with people the right way. Learn how to do things with people the right way, and that is going to take you a long way. I hope you're enjoying the video. Yes. Another thing, I need you to comment down below how you think the word please should be used. No, just describe a scenario where you've ever asked somebody for something in a bad way, the person never gave you, and when you now went to do it in a nice way, the person now give you. So you can just share your story, share your description, you know, you can put it down there. I want to know, I want you to comment down below how you think apologies should be tender, what you think are the right ways to apologize, and how you think, what kind of apologies you think we should accept. Now, I want you all to comment down below. Yes, like I said, these are my opinions. Of course, I still want to learn from you too. Like, I want to go out every day, I want to learn, I want to hear things, and trust me, like I said something in my earlier video, I said those of us who talk about these things don't have it. Yes, that I say so doesn't mean that, okay, I'm perfect. That's it. At every day, I see it as a must for me to add it to my to-do list. I see it as a must for me to, you know, intentionally want to learn those things. I feel like there are some things we don't learn from our parents. There are some things we don't learn from our relatives or anything. We just, as we are growing older, we deliberately just want to add those things into our daily lifestyles and all of those things. So for me, it's the keywords. Just add it. For me, it adds up to your self-discipline. Nobody was taught how to sweep. I guess you just pick up broom when you were small and it's do it like this. So you have to learn a lot of things by yourself. As you're growing older, you learn things yourself. As you're growing older, you learn what's stupid. As you're growing older, you learn the kind of things you should do that will make life easier for me. So that's just it for me. So I need your comments. I need to hear if you are that person that can hardly say please, or you're that person that can hardly tender an apology. I need to hear that, and I want to laugh at you too and still spank you to do the right thing. So number 3 attribute that makes you a very, very, very favorable person. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. I don't know where to start, but you see that word, thank you. It can never be overemphasized. Things for you, regardless of how little it is. Regardless of the fact that you think any other person could have done this for you, regardless of the fact that you think, oh, that thing, I would have done it just that I was busy, regardless of the fact that you think, oh, you could have called anybody to do, still say thank you. Yes, still say thank you. Still say thank you. I mean it, still say thank you. Like, it goes a long way. You showing gratitude goes a long way. When people do things for you and you show gratitude, tomorrow you are telling them, oh, you are this kind of person that stuff can be done for. When people do things for you, in fact, let me tell you, it doesn't matter if you're an elder brother. If this is your elder brother, this is your elder sister, this is your mom, your dad, because I know when you have to put a tag to family, there's this sense of entitlement and there's this sense of feeling that, oh, it is an obligation for them to do that. But still learn how to say thank you. Learn how to say thank you. In fact, make it a day-to-day lifestyle to say thank you. Make it a must. Always say thank you. Always say thank you. Now, when people do things, I know there are some tiny things that, there's this thing I always used to say when I ask people for something, at that point that I need it at that point, and the person was not able to give me. The next time when you want to give me something bigger, it might not mean anything to me, because at that time I don't even need it anymore. But regardless, let's say for instance you ask somebody for money today, the person doesn't have. Maybe you ask the person, let's just say 1,000, the person doesn't have, and at that point it was your deepest and your in-depth, like you needed it that time, like just to save a life or to save your own life. You couldn't get it. The next time when the person will give you 20,000 on a random, it won't appear like the day you need that 1,000. But regardless, to that person who gave you now, the person, the mind is, I did the most. But you are the only one who understand that, oh, that point where I needed it, it would have said. Regardless of that, still say thank you. The word thank you can never be overstated. It's just like when we talk to God. You can't just start praying and then there are some times, in fact, take a month in your life and just be saying thank you God, thank you God, thank you God. God has done so much for us. Sometimes people do so much for you, your family member do so much for you. Just be telling, in fact, make it, I want you to carry your pen and paper now. Just pause this video. Okay, if you pause, how will you even hear me? Fine. Pick up your pen and paper, list out those that you know they've done things for you in the past. They've done things for you in the past that really got to you, that you really appreciated. I want you to, I'm not saying you can call all of them today, because I know the numbers are numerous. You can't call all of them today. I want you to start calling them one after the other. You can tick their name like every weekend. I know you're busy at work and all of that, but every weekend, pick up your phone, call that person and say, and see how you did now. Don't ask for money. Tell her, and see, the other day where you sent me this thing, the other day you did this thing for me. I just really want to say thank you. I want to say I'm grateful. God will replenish you. I say, no, I just greet you today, tell you thank you. When you do that, even she said when you drop the call, she'll be like, this one, this other. She'll be moved to even send you money. She'll feel like you need money and you didn't want to ask her. So that's just it. So just pick their names one after the other and be telling them thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Same thing with those you've offended. Same thing with those that you know that, okay, in one way or the other, you know that you needed to really tender an apology to these people. You need to really tell them, babe, no vex, that thing, that stuff that happened. Even if you feel like it's past and nobody's talking about it again, there's nothing wrong awakening the old things and just talking about it and getting off your head. Some people might not talk about it, but one moment is in their head. They are thinking of how to wicked you day and night. So I don't think there's anything wrong with still apologizing for things that are past. For me, it creates that bonds of relationship, and that is the sweetest thing. So guys, it's been a long watching time. I know if you're still watching to the end of this video, I just really want to say thank you for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notification to be notified every single time I drop a video. Like I said before, this channel is going to be a banger. It's going to be like an everyday video drop, and I love you guys for stopping by. I love you all for watching. If this is your first time, please tell your friends about your friends. Tell your friends about your friends. Why I said that? Because I want to believe that at this point, whether I know you or not, we're already friends. And I love you guys all. I love you all, and I pray that things work out for you how you want it. And I pray that even as you begin to write out in your notes that this month, this year, I'm going to be saying thank you, I'm going to be saying please, and I'm going to be saying I'm sorry. God is going to help you out and inculcate it to your daily lifestyle. Thank you all guys. I love you all so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.